Welcome to Making a Difference in Our Economic Space. We're in Caribbean Economic Forum, and we have the great pleasure of speaking with chutney soca artist, chutney soca king of 2011, Mr. Rkki Jai. How are you doing, my brother?
Pretty good, pretty good.
You were young Kaiso King in 2001.
Young King.
Young King.
Young King, yes.
And you began to, I think, according to the bio I have, in 1993 with Wine and Abumsi, you began to really help develop this genre of chutney soca music.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, in and around 1994, 95 there, the Chutney Soca Monarch competition started to develop. In 1996, they had the first competition, and I was asked to enter that competition, not really being one of the exponents in the art at that point in time. Mind you, I grew up in the environment, but my earliest offerings in the business was more Kaiso, Sumatra, soca, pumping, because I wanted to change the whole mindset of the East Indian man and his presence in the culture of Trinidad and Tobago. You know, we had a lot of Indian artists like the Mighty Indian, Raja, Hindu Prince, who were all Kaiso exponents.
Mm-hmm.
So you would see them in the tent, you would see them at the Calypso Fiesta. But in terms of the fetes, in terms of the Indian presence as an artist, being mainstream in the soca parties, the big events, there was very little.
I think you broke that barrier.
Myself and Drupati, I must always put Drupati in there. She's a lady that when I saw her breaking down the door,
roll up the tassa, roll up the tassa, bisasa.
Right on the button. That was a really big song. It was also a significant song for her, me, and a lot of artists who are now enjoying the presence in the whole scheme of things in Carnival.
Let's talk a little bit about the business of chutney music.
It's big business. It's big business. I mean, when one looks at the productions that are being staged, you have Chutney Soca Monarch, Chutney Brass. People are actually coming into Trinidad from a tourist standpoint. It attracts people. It's a destination that people want to go to witness and be a part of this. So in terms of the economic benefits for the country, you have hotels making money, you have all the food people making money, you have the police service making money, fire service. I mean, it goes on and on. Revenue is just being generated by the music and what spins off from the music. That's here in Trinidad. Then we have all the promoters, all over the world who want a piece of what's happening here. So they stage their own chutney competitions and shows. You have Guyana having their own Chutney Soca Monarch competition. Pretty soon in Suriname, they're going to have their own competition.
So it's spreading.
It's spreading. It's slowly but surely it's moving from Trinidad and it's going outwards.
What role do you see the internet, social media playing in the promotion of the art form?
A great. I mean, the internet has like the greatest thing that happened since sliced bread. What the internet has done for me, it's taken away the age factor. I've been in the business for 20 years.
I'm watching you. I say you're looking damn good, man. I mean, it hasn't aged you. I know you're out late at night, many nights in a row, and so on. But obviously, you're living your passion.
I live my passion. I gave up my regular job for music, and I don't regret it. Looking back, I should have done it.
We don't regret it either.
But the internet is really and truly the greatest tool for any artist, any entertainer. It puts you at someone else's fingertips anywhere in the world at any point in time, and it makes marketing your music once it's something that people want to latch on to and feel for. They can just click on a button, buy it, view it, look it. I mean, it's unbelievable. Mm-hmm. So the internet.
And you're not worried about things like piracy and theft of intellectual property?
Well, you can worry about it, but it's not going to make a difference.
So you might as well just keep making the music.
There are some things that you just have to let it go.
So is the money made more on tour or in sale of music, records?
In my case, I have actually stopped putting out CDs for sale. I have my music available through VP Records, through trinidadmusic.com, and pretty soon on my own website, which I am restructuring right now. People can go on to the Rkki Jai website just around Carnival time. It'll be up and running, and you can get high definition pictures, create your own posters, create your own wall page, do your downloads, create your own albums.
Excellent.
You know, if you've got a shot of me that I don't have, send it to me. So you know,
and it's interactive. It's fully interactive.
It's
so
interactive.
You get your fan mail
all
and everything.
my videos from Sumintra when I was skinny like a whip with the long hair till what I'm going to be doing for this year, it's going to be on that website.
Rkki, we only have a few more minutes left, and I want to capture a couple things. One is your sense of the move of the Chutney Soca Monarch competition from San Fernando to Port of Spain.
Earlier on, you mentioned Rkki, you know, and when Rkki brought change into the music and called it, you know, soca, people were a little bit hesitant and reluctant to accept it. Change is something we can't, you know, get away from, but we have to accept it and move forward.
Embrace it, and actually, it's a sign of growth, isn't it?
It's a sign of growth. It's a big loss for the people of South
I see a lot of people in South complaining. You had to drive quite from deep South to come to see this.
But I suspect that some will stay back in South, while others will come forward, because Carnival is, you know, is what it is, and you know, this culture is what it is. People will come forward to what they love and appreciate. So in terms of Chutney Soca Monarch coming to town, I give Mr. George Singh and Southex, you know, a tap on the back for it. It's a brave move.
Bold move. He's a risk taker, obviously.
Nothing is achieved without risk.
All God's blessings on you and your family, His choicest blessings to keep moving from strength to strength. Keep inspiring us and entertaining us with your music and your example, because I think, I dare to say,